my secret.
Okay. You're always angry?
Indeed.
Okay. Hey, Wicket.
Alright, well, it appears only me and him are here.
It's period.
Mister?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. Periel?
I said I was here.
I must be having connection issues then.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm not.
How about now? Do you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hear him just fine.
Like, sometimes I hear him, sometimes I don't.
Okay, anyway, could you stand at the front of our party?
Yeah, you probably
you're
should
like-
take the lead.
Yeah, I can do that.
You're like the paladin. With all the armor and stuff.
I'm fairly tanky myself, but I just probably can't see as well as him.
Yeah. So you could go second, and then Lieutenant and I, whoever.
No complaints about that.
Okay, I'll go third, I guess. And we will start down the path that Ball explored across that bridge over the lava.
Okay. What's your marching order again?
Periel, Grand, me, and Lieutenant.
Okay. So yeah, you guys pack up. You start heading single file down this stone bridge. And, it crosses across a hot, hazy chasm lit by a river of lava 40 feet below you, while the roof of the chasm is about 50 feet above you. As you get to about the midway point, you can see to your left, to the east, a large mechanism as a set of steel pulleys with thick iron chains connected to a hanging barricade of black stone. And it appears to be some type of canal lock regulating the flow of lava beneath you. Periel,
Okay.
as you are sort of cresting over the middle part of this stone bridge, a shambling corpse-like creature sort of shuffles into view at the intersection that you are heading to. It's about 40 feet away from you at this point.
Lieutenant, are you here?
Yes.
Imperial's the one that sees it.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make Spectre.
Yeah, so Imperial is like, it looks at you, you look at it, and it starts shuffling towards you guys. I'm going to need initiative. Well, that's going to be bad for him.
Son of a bitch.
Well, shit.
You're still ahead of him.
Yes, but I'm in the. It'll be true. That's true.
Lieutenant, your initiative?
At some point, I somehow overwrote my character sheet with the character sheet from AGR's.
I have your character sheet.
How current is it?
You
You cut out.
you are level 6.
Okay, that is current. Let me
I'm not
see.
sure if you've added any equipment.
Probably sent that to you, so.
Yep.
Let's see. I can just scroll up. There it is. Thank you kindly.
Well, it's a good thing you get that one because the one in the wiki is only level 2. That would make this fight a little challenging.
Just
Yeah, you
that.
should also update your wiki. I think I updated mine a couple days ago.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. Doesn't look to be anything out of place that I can recall. We probably just lost something valuable in that, but so let's see.
I mean, Belmop has your quest item, so
Yeah, I probably
Yep.
just lost an artifact or something and all that. Who knows?
Could you actually type out the name of that book?
yeah, in a second.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Belmop, what are you doing?
Well, do I see anything?
Yeah. Yeah, you have what, 60 feet of dark vision?
Yep.
So it's 40 feet from Puriel, so that'd only put it 50 feet away from you. So yeah, you can see this guy shuffle into view at the intersection, kind of look towards you guys and start shuffling towards you.
Does he look like he's shuffling quickly?
He looks like he is intent on attacking you, if that's what you mean. But he isn't like running like full tilt, sprinting like you would see a person run.
So, like Plants vs Zombies zombie or World War Z movie zombie?
Like he's a Romero zombie type deal.
Not slow.
Okay. I will fire off a firebolt.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll to hit. Yup, that is going to hit him.
I hope it hits him. 10 points of fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, you see, like, you know, the fire sort of illuminates it. He appears to be dressed in like the rags of like some like old finery. Like you can see like a little bit of gold filigree stuff on them that's just sort of worn off with time, but it hasn't as his fireball sort of splashes on his chest. He continues shuffling towards you. Anything else?
Does it look like he took any damage?
Yeah, he looks like he was wounded a bit by that, but not a significant amount. Like this didn't blow a hole in his chest.
Yep. Yep, nothing else.
All right, grand.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Actually, how far away is he?
He would be 45 feet away from you.
I don't know. I'm gonna move up 15 feet. So
Okay.
that's about 30 feet away from him.
All right. That will cost you 20 feet of movement because you have to move through Puriel space, which is difficult terrain.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just going to do that. And then end
Okay.
my turn.
Okay. So you raged and then didn't attack him?
I didn't rage. I just moved. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I changed.
I got you. No worries. All right. Lieutenant.
Do I have a clear shot on this thing?
Yeah.
All right, hit it with a fireball.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Shoo.
Yeah, it just splashes on the wall behind him. Wall of this cavern.
All right, then that's gonna be it.
Okay. Puriel.
I'm gonna attack.
All right. Well, he's 40 feet away from you.
I don't think I can get to him this turn. I only have 30 feet of movement. So,
Lieutenant, you should have a rod.
but I do have a longbow. I can shoot him with that,
You
right?
can, yeah, you can definitely move forward and then, shoot him with a longbow. Or you can shoot him with a longbow, then move forward. It's up to you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do have a rod. What did it do? again?
Question: can I cast spells onto my arrows?
It depends on the spell. What spell are you casting on them?
Like, can I use a smite or can I use something like that? Smite?
Divine Smites require a melee weapon. I don't
Okay.
know about the magical ones offhand. I have to look it up.
Okay, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 I could use that are all bonus actions I could cast before I start shooting arrows. It'll cast on the first arrow, but not the second. I don't know if it. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, well,
Yes.
never mind.
So, like, for instance, Banishing Smite can be just done on a weapon attack, it says. So that would include ranged weapons. If it doesn't specify that it has to be a melee weapon, you can cast it on a ranged weapon.
I don't have, okay.
Which one are you talking about?
Never mind, they all say melee weapon attacks.
Okay.
I was just trying to sneak one in.
I mean, if you were to cast on the arrow, then walk up and stab him with it, that would count.
No. So I'm just going to shoot without that then.
Okay.
But I can make 2 shots, right? Since I have 2 attacks.
Yes, with a longbow, you can make 2 attacks if you have multi-attack. Okay, the first one will hit, the second one will not. Okay.
What I done?
You shot him for 4. Are these just standard arrows? Standard longbow?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, arrow sticks into him. He doesn't really seem to notice and just keep shuffling towards you guys. Okay, so then you what, want to move towards him, you said?
No. I really don't.
No, you don't? Okay. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No, I'm done.
All right. this zombie is going to move. Let's see, he shuffles the... what did I say, Grand? You were 25 feet away from him now?
I asked to be within 30 feet when I moved out.
Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you meant you moved 30 feet towards him. That's...
No, I meant to say move within like 30 feet. So I'm 30 feet away from him at the end of my turn.
Okay. Then, yeah, you are 30 feet away from him at the start. You see him shuffle that full 30 feet up to you.
This is like a real slow shuffle. We're just kind of watching him.
Yeah, just... And he sort of like rears back and tries to like slam into you with one of his limp arms. I don't believe a 9 will hit you.
No.
And then he sort of seems to do like, I don't know. It's like a Kirby face. He's just like sucking in towards you.
That's not disturbing in the slightest.
Yeah, does a 22 hit you?
Indeed.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you are going to take 6 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save.
I'm pretty sure I have resistance to that with the Totem Warrior Bear thing. And cons.
Unfortunately, that's only while you're raging.
Correct about that.
And you have not raged yet, so.
And alright, well, fuck me.
Okay, your maximum hit points are reduced by 6.
Oh, good.
Fuck.
And it is Billmop's turn.
Okay.
So what would you like to do, Billmop? You just saw him, swing his arm ineffectually at him and then do this Kirby face sucking motion, and Grand looks a little worse for wear after that.
Mm-hmm. Can I still get a good shot at him?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless it's like a line attack, then no, you're going to hit just about every single one of your allies.
Yep. I will cast Chromatic Orb Lightning.
Okay. All right, his crackling orb hits him.
9 lightning damage.
Okay. Are you done? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, he is going to, as a legendary action, continue with the Kirby face.
Wait,
I'm sorry, what?
As a legendary action at the end of Billmop's turn, he makes his life drain attack again. Grand, does an 18 hit you?
Oh, barely, but yes.
Okay. So that is another 8 necrotic damage, and I need another con save from you. Okay. Your maximum hit points are reduced by a further 8. And it is now your turn, Grant.
You might want to raid.
Yeah, now I'm real fucking pissed off. Gives me a fucking weird look, and now I feel like it's weird. very angry now. And I'm gonna go ahead and can I grapple and then make him prone on the same turn?
You want to rage first?
So
Oh yeah.
a attack action is like the grapple or the shove. So if you have multiple attacks, yes, you can use one to grapple and the other to shove.
Okay. I can't grapple and then just shove him down.
No, you can, however, just shove him down. You are not required to grapple him before you can just shove him over.
Okay. I'm gonna shove him over then.
Okay.
And that's athletics?
Yeah, it is your athletics versus his athletics. And are you trying to just knock him prone?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you have advantage on this because you're raging, right?
If he rages, I believe he does get advantage
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, I wanted the rage.
Yeah. So that is his athletics. All right, he falls prone in front of you.
And I think that's it for me.
Okay.
You killed it, so I mean that's cool.
Everyone
Right?
got it's dead, guys.
All right. Woohoo.
All right, Lieutenant.
What do I see?
You just saw Grand push the zombie prone.
Do I have a clear? No, because it's prone. I'm gonna ready an action. I'm gonna nail it with a firebolt if it gets back.
Okay. Piriel,
Okay. What?
your turn.
Still an initiative?
Yeah, he's just prone on the bridge. You didn't like shove him over or anything.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, I'm gonna go up there to him and smack him with my scythe.
Okay. You can do that, yeah.
The bridge ain't gonna fall with me on it.
No, it's more, there's only space to do single file, so you have to like step into grand space, make your attack, then step back.
Oh.
But you do
okay.
have enough movement to do that. That's what I was trying to figure out. So
okay,
it's
cool.
it's not an issue. You can do it. And you would have advantage on the attack because he is prone.
Sweet. Then my first one, I'm gonna smite him. I am going to divine smite
Okay.
him.
Well,
Spend a spell slot.
first you have to roll to hit, because you actually have to hit him to smite him.
It's an important detail.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's going to hit him, all right. Mm-hmm.
My second attack. All right, now to do the damage. Okay, hold on. It's gonna take me a minute.
Are you smiting on both attacks?
No, I'm just gonna smite him on the first.
Okay.
Nah, you know what? On second thought, I'm gonna smite on both attacks.
Is he
Yeah.
undead?
He
Is he
is.
Ooh.
Means I get extra damage.
Yeah, each smite gets an extra D8.
you get an extra 2d8 because he's undead.
Oh, okay.
Right, because a level 1 smite is normally 2d8. So he will have 3d8 per attack. So just roll 2d8 more and we'll just add it to that damage.
Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. 33 damage.
I mean, it's basically free 2 damage because he's undead.
$32 damage of holy smite damage.
Yes. And aside from lopping off one of his arms, he is definitely bloodied by this.
I took an arm.
He took an arm.
Awesome. Fucking arm.
Is there anything else you're doing your turn?
No, that should be. Wait. I had to check my spell list, see if I have any bonus action spells. Not to do any good, so no.
Okay. Well, he's...
Oh wait, yes. I do have a bonus action spell I'm gonna use on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on him. So after I hit him twice with my scythe, I'm gonna compel him to. He has to attack me, or he has disadvantage on attacks. I mean, he gets to, yeah.
That's a whiz save, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a whiz.
Does a 14 make the DC?
That is exactly the DC is 14.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That's hoping he'd fail. But he just try to walk past Grand, and Grand just be like, okay, keep hitting him as he's trying to walk.
Well, right now, Biro, you're like stacked up right behind Grand, and you like reached around with your scythe and cut off the guy's arm while he was prone. Because the bridge is not wide enough for people to be two abreast. So let's see. So now it's his turn, and he is going to stand up, triggering the lieutenant's ready to action.
All right. So let's see. That is.
If it's firebolt, it is just an attack roll. If you're fireballing the party, everyone has to make dex saves.
Oh god.
Unfortunately, you do miss.
Spectacular.
And he's going to use his remaining arm to attempt to slam into Grand.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Then he goes all Kirby on you.
Oh.
Which also fails.
Good.
And it is now Bill Mop's turn.
Okay, so he's missing an arm.
He's missing an arm. What are you going to do?
The Ioun Stone. That takes an action to throw up, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Then I will. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna throw another firebolt.
Okay. That will hit him. All right. Well, you can no longer tell that what he's wearing used to be fine clothes, but he is still standing.
Okay.
All right. Grand.
Go ahead and just shove him on the ground.
Okay.
That hits him.
Oh, sorry. I did not see that. Yeah. Yes, you with an 11 you shove him to the ground. Again.
I want to go ahead and move to like the other side of him.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You can just sort of shove him grab him by the shoulders, kind of yank him down at the same time. You just sort of hop over him. You're now on the other side of him.
And that's it.
Okay. Lieutenant.
All right. Gonna hit him with a firebolt.
Okay.
That's a bit better.
Yeah. That will hit him.
Let me check that. Aha. Aha. Aha.
That's a lot of damage.
That'll be it for me.
Okay. And Puriel.
My turn again? What are we fighting now?
It's the zombie prone in front of you still.
Oh, yeah, the thing. It's still laying there? It ain't got back up? Damn.
No, it got back up, it attacked, it failed, and then it got shoved back down again.
Kick it off the bridge.
Yeah, can we kick it off the bridge?
You can try, yeah. It's going to be an athletics check on your part to try and shove him off the bridge.
That would have been smart of me to try.
And he has, and I have advantage.
Yes, I will say you have advantage because you are standing above him. For him, it's just a normal roll, but you have advantage. He rolled a 17. Yeah, so you sort of like walk over and just sort of kick him in the side, and he sort of punts, goes over, and you see him falling, whacks into a rock, bounces over into the river of lava.
He dead yet?
Yeah, you don't see him anymore.
Did he sink like Gollum?
Not even that dramatically. It was just like a splash, and he's gone.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, without Nala, we can't really get those hit points back.
I mean, I only took 4 or 7. It just my maximum is quite lower now. Also,
Yeah.
Never mind. Don't mind me.
Nala has lesser restoration, and I'm pretty sure she would be able to.
Well, let's continue to this gate thing.
Curiel, would you like to lead the way?
Sure, I'll lead the way.
Okay. So yeah.
We'll continue on down the bridge.
All right, continue on down the bridge. You get to the other end, and where it enters the rock wall, and it goes, about 15 feet forward to a 4-way intersection. As you get to that intersection, I need you to make a perception check.
Just him, or
Who, me?
Yep, you're in the lead. You're the
Oh,
first one to that
shit.
intersection. I need you to make a perception check. Okay. To the east, to your left, down the stairs, at just the edge of your dark vision, you see floating a round, bulbous sack of flesh with lots of little tentacles sort of spouting above it instead of hair,
oh no.
floating away from you down the corridor. And in a few moments, it is just gone to darkness. To your right, you can see that the tunnel continues to where the well is. And in front of you, you can see the corridor continues another 15 feet before opening up into a room.
Keep going straight, I guess.
Superior, you're going straight, or what? Mister, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, what do
Okay,
you
so
do?
I'm gonna tell everybody that I'm gonna say, hey, there's something slithering and alive down there, people. We need to look. I'm gonna point down the stairs.
Apparently, they're all
Okay.
stunned silent by that revelation.
I guess so.
Yes, there's a.
Sorry, I was typing.
I told them exactly what you told me. I guess they're stunned silent.
Well, let's go follow it, I guess. Maybe stay away from it though.
No, we're definitely staying away from that thing.
Oh. Okay.
Floating ball, lots of tentacles. DM, would I know what that is?
Well, I presume you've heard stories of what a beholder is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're getting the fuck away from that thing right now.
Oh, okay. Let's not go that way. And we're at an intersection, correct?
Yeah, that was to the east. To the west is a well. You came from the north. And to the south is a short corridor that leads to a room.
All right. Let's go south, guys.
Uh,
Indoors is safe.
Yes, so I would be ready for combat again. From Ball's reporting, looks like this is the room.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Let's not go in the door. To the well, guys. Let's go to the well.
Well, we need to go that way.
Oh, okay. Into the room, guys. Into the room.
So you guys are all going to the room.
I'm gonna
Sure.
let them go in first.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah,
the
can
same
I
order as
stealth?
we've been.
I mean, yeah, you can try to hide if you want. So, yeah, so you guys sort of cautiously enter this large chamber. It is shaped like an elongated hexagon, with a door set into the points at east and west. The door to the east has been painted black with a white eye and palm symbol drawn on it. The paint on the door is old, cracked, and chipped, and underlying imagery is hinted at through this decrepit paint. Additional exits lead to the north from where you came and to the south. Several ancient forges and anvils stand in the room, and many sleeping pallets lie scattered in their midst. Scattered bones, bleached white, cover the floor of this room.
We went straight south out of the barracks, right?
Yes.
And then turn west down the stairs.
No, you went straight
No.
south.
We
Oh,
went straight
okay.
south. From Ball's reporting, that's what we should be doing.
Okay.
So there was the exit to the south of us further, and then a door with the hands and eyes.
Yeah, there is a plain wooden door to the west. There is a door to the east that is painted black with a white eye and palm symbol on it, and another image sort of peeking through as this old paint is chipped and falling off the door. To the south, there is no door; it just looks like it goes into another room down there.
Would it be possible to find out what that hidden, like the symbol that's behind the currently painted?
Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna walk up to it and start investigating it.
Um. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you make me an investigation check? And what is everyone's passive perceptions?
No idea.
Stand by.
Oh wait, I have those written down. Grand, apparently yours is 14.
Okay then.
Hey Nala,
17.
mine is 9. Hey Nala. Sleuth.
All right. Well, so you're looking at this, and you can tell, Belmop, that there is some type of imagery behind the paint on this door, but with that check, you're not really able to ascertain what type of image it is. what it does appear is that the what you first thought was like a painted wooden door. You're not quite sure what this underlying image is made out of, but it's not paint. It's not cracked, it's not chipping, and there's actually like a little chip. Well, I'm sorry, it's not like peeling off the door. And where there's like a little chip out of the door, it just seems like it's that base color just through the material. But someone painted it with this eye in the palm symbol on it, over whatever is on it by base.
Hey, Lieutenant, could you come look at this?
While Bill Mop is utterly fascinated with this door, the rest of you begin to see crawling out of 3 of the forges. 3 amorphous moving oozes. And they appear to be moving towards you.
No. Why?
Yes.
So, initiative.
Hey,
I
Nala.
will visit when back at home. I'm still driving.
Could you just do one thing?
Yes, maybe. Thunder, can I?
Cast wish it.
I was trying to get his attention before we started initiative, before I investigated the door. I just want him to cast Lester Restoration on Grand.
I do have that spell.
I mean, you guys have taken a long rest, Salute, so if you're willing to eat the spell slot, sure, I'll allow it.
Sure. Wait, hold on. What am I even restoring?
He got life drained by an undead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Does that help?
Yes, his maximum is restored to its previous maximum. It does not, however, restore the missing hit points.
Okay.
I mean, he was.
Okay, well, Bill Mop is surprised by this, because they were hiding and he didn't see them. So we'll just go straight to Periel.
God damn it.
Crap.
If it helps, I have a passive perception of 9.
No, it doesn't help.
That would not have helped, actually. And this is really, the past percent was just for determining who was surprised by the sudden attack of oozes.
How far are they away from us?
If you are standing in the center of the room, they are all about 7 feet away from you.
Oh, shit.
Like, 1 to the northeast, 1 to the northwest.
7, you say?
7 feet, yeah. It's not.
Fuck,
I'm
well,
looking
all
at
I
a
gotta do
grid.
is
There's
take a
not a nice
step
number
then.
there. Yeah, you can take 1 step and engage one of these if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So, okay, hold on. Before you do that, there's 3 of them. 1 to your northeast, 1 to your northwest, 1 to your southeast. The red door that Bill Mop is next to is straight to the east, and he is about 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're going to move to attack with them, I need to know which one you want to attack.
I'm going to attack the one that's.
We need to all attack the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the one that's closest to Bill Mop.
Okay, that would be the northeast one.
Comp check?
Yeah, I hear you. So yeah, you can step forward and swing your mighty scythe at it.
Well, I moved myself to another channel and continued to talk.
All right, well, you can definitely move in to attack that one.
So, yeah, you heard me. I should I move closer to the one near Lizard, or is there one close to Bill Mop? Because Bill Mop is at the door. He's trying to get in, which we don't want open yet. Now, right?
No, Bill Mop's with us. We're all in the same room.
You're all in the same
but
room.
I want to try to put myself in front of y'all so I can take damage and y'all can't, because
Well-
I am a paladin and I have plate mail on and y'all.
So what you can do, Mister, because you have 30 feet of movement.
Right.
The room is small enough that you could interpose yourself. Like, you could get right in front of Belmop and just be able to handle anything that comes towards him will have to go through you.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. On the way to doing that, you are able to pass close enough if you want to make a melee attack, though you will then have an attack opportunity against you as you leave it. Or you can choose to avoid both creatures. It's up to you. Does that make sense?
That does
Yeah,
not
it
make
makes
sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. If I move in front of Bill Mop, I'll pass close enough to strike a creature. But if I choose to engage, because I have to move into his range, when I move out, he will hit me.
Yes.
Right? Got
You're
it.
choosing whether or not to swap attack.
Yeah, it's basically, there's 3 paths you could take. One that will take
I think I'll do that.
Okay.
I think I'll do that. I'm going to engage the one and still go and rescue Bill Mop. Because I have 2 attacks. And I can divine smite both of them.
There's nothing attacking me right now.
No, I'm
You're
putting
weak as
myself
fuck,
in
though.
front of you. You're the weaker character. I'm putting myself in front of you.
There's nothing attacking
So-
you, and he's going to make sure it stays that way.
Yes, but he doesn't have to take an attack of opportunity to get between the ooze and me.
That is
I'm
correct.
not.
He's
Who
choosing
knows?
to get the opportunity to attack it at the same time. There's
I'm
3
choosing to
paths.
I'm choosing to attack him twice, so he can attack me once, but still I can get in front of you. Or I can just move in front of you and not attack any.
Right.
Okay.
There's 3 paths. One between the 2 enemies that doesn't engage or you get hit by either of them, or you can move slightly left or right and attack, but then risk getting hit by one of them. Anyway, so you are engaging, you said the northeast one?
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make your attack rolls. Those will both hit. I'm curious, what type of damage does your scythe do?
Oh, magical damage?
Yeah, what type?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, it's not
Is it piercing or slashing?
slashing.
Okay.
Slashing.
Okay. Great. And this is your dragon bone scythe, right?
Yup.
All right.
Is it undead or no?
It is not undead. Okay.
Well, that's what I hit him for.
All right. Do, do, do. Okay, so you run forward with your scythe, and you slash at it, and you then begin. And one thing that you immediately notice is when you hit this thing with their scythe, you see a little bit of remnant of it, like sort of sizzle away like acid on the surface of your scythe as you pull it back, though it appears to be undamaged as a result. Some of that black ichor does get on you, and you take 5 acid damage.
Ow!
And you notice that where you slashed the ooze, it didn't reform. There are now 2 slightly smaller oozes there.
Oh, fuck.
Wait. I cut 1 in half and it became 2?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
Are you still moving to interpose yourself between everything and Bilbo?
Yes?
Okay, well then these guys get attacks of opportunity.
Are they
Both of them.
smaller?
Well, one of them misses, the other does hit you.
They're smaller than the first one, though, right?
Yes, they are smaller than the first one.
Okay. Yep, I see it.
So it bludgeons you for 6 and deals 14 acid damage.
Holy fuck!
Is your armor magical?
No!
Then it is partially corroded by this acid and now suffers a -1 penalty to AC.
What the fuck?
Okay, we need our magic users now.
But then you managed to get in
Because-
front of Belmont.
Well, fuck. That just. I don't even know if. Jesus. Let's see.
And it is now the lieutenant's turn.
What do I see?
Well, you see 2 large black oozes.
You know, I went over there to just cause the damage. I damn near killed myself with that attack. I lost over half my hit points on that attack alone.
And the one you saw Imperial run up to and slash out with his scythe appeared to split into 2 smaller black oozes, which then beat him, and you could see just steam coming off of his armor as it corroded from this attack.
Would it be possible for me to somehow get a fireball over there without hitting any friends and still catching a number of those things?
You could get the 2 smaller ones and one of the larger one in such an area, but getting all 3 will incur friendly fire.
2 smaller and 1 large will be.
All right.
Nail it with a fireball.
Okay. So it was small, large.
And they have to beat.
A lot more than that, I believe.
Yeah. So
16.
Scroll my ass all the way down here. That's an 8d6. Okay.
Okay. The 2 smaller ones are completely vaporized by that. While the larger one, you can see large portions of it burn away, but it is still there.
Okay, and then that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Grant.
I'm gonna form up kind of near Puriel, so I'm kind of next to him. Actually, wait. Let me refit. Is there anything within range of where he's at currently?
Right now, no. He's 15 feet away from the closest one. And if you want to go up next to him, you could, if you want, so you have enough movement, get close enough to attack that one, though it is not the one that was hit with the fireball. It is uninjured.
Well, I don't really want to run over there and just get gang raped by 4 slimes, no matter how hot that is.
That's hot. That's hot.
With rage, it says if I end turn without attacking or taking damage since last turn. So that's if I rage this turn, I wouldn't lose it by the time if I didn't get attacked on my next turn.
Right, if you raged now, you would have to, by the end of your next turn, either attack or be attacked.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and rage and kind of form up with Priel.
Okay. Do you want to attack the ooze here on your way there?
No, I'll just try to avoid them.
Okay.
Spare the who's in Whoville.
You can do that.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Let's see. Well, the two to the northeast are gone. The one to the northwest got fireballed and is going to move 20 feet closer to the lieutenant, putting it about 10 feet away. The one to the southeast is going to start moving towards the group of heavily armed people and Bilmop. And it can move 20 feet, so it can actually get up to and attack one of the two of you.
I'm at initiative 16 if that matters.
It will. Hang on. So, let's see. So it is going to attack Piriel.
Of course it is.
Does a 14 hit your AC?
No.
Then nothing happens. And it is Bilmop's turn. So yeah, Bilmop, what are you doing?
Finally. Okay, so there's Piriel and Grand in between me and two oozes. One ooze, was it the ooze that got hit by the fireball that just tried to attack Piriel?
No, that one was uninjured. The one that got fireballed was on the other end of the room and is currently looks like it's heading for the lieutenant by the entry door. The other two close to you, the one that got split by Piriel, were vaporized by that fireball.
Okay. Okay. So I will Yeah. How far away is the one that's going to Lieutenant? Comjack?
I hear you.
It is 25 feet away from you.
25 feet. Okay. Then I am going to Toll the Dead. The one that is attacking Lieutenant.
Does Toll the Dead have a minimum intelligence requirement?
No.
Okay.
It is just a creature.
All right, well, that's its wisdom save.
That fails.
Poor man.
and I do 4 necrotic damage.
Okay. You rot away 4 hit points worth.
It's a lot of hit points. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Nala.
There's one going for Lieutenant, and is that the only one left?
There's one going for Lieutenant by the entry door where you are, along with him. And there's another heading for Puriel, Grand, and Bilmop over in the room to the east. Against a red door. Or, no, black door, sorry.
The one heading to you is injured.
I'm just gonna laugh at the one heading towards me and Lieutenant for getting injured and cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
It's a Wisdom save. Let me double check, but I think that fails. 5 psychic damage, next attack is at disadvantage.
Oh, good.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Puriel. You have an ooze in front of you.
Fuck. I'm looking. Because if I hit it again with my damn sight, it's gonna make 2 more of the damn things.
The hit points won't double though.
Oh, you hope so.
There
Maybe.
is a blunt end on the back of the scythe, right?
I don't think he can divine smite with that though.
I mean, it is a weapon attack. You can.
Oh, okay.
The weapon itself won't do much. It'll just be like a quarterstaff attack, but he could do it.
Which is a D4.
Quarterstaff, I think, is a D6.
Yeah, and you still get
It's a-
the +5 because
Yeah.
of strength.
Yeah, that's right.
Quarterstaff is
Okay,
a
yeah, I'll hit it
D6
with the back
personal
end of my
weapon.
quarterstaff, yeah.
All right.
Blunt.
Yeah,
So that makes it bludgeoning damage.
that would make it. That would make it. It's basically a quarterstaff attack. Just the other end of the quarterstaff having to have a scythe attached to it. So yeah, that would be a bludgeoning. Well, you crit it. So the weapon
So-
damage is, since you're two-handing it, a D8. Right? You are two-handing your scythe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why my sight, yeah.
You can
So-
also divine smite to get that sweet
Yeah.
4D.
Yes, you'll be able to double the smite dice as well.
Yep.
Because paladins.
Yeah, I would divine smite that.
That will also hit.
You might not need it.
So are you smiting on both of those attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Well, just remember you double the dice for the first one. Are you using a second level slot for the second attack?
No, first levels. They're all first.
Should be 5d8 then total.
Oh, okay.
No, because it would be 2d8 times 2 is 4, and
Yeah,
another 2d8.
yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. Yeah, 68. I was confused. Don't worry about it. Yeah, 68 then.
Silly under.
All right, so 53 damage. Well, that bloodies it.
Done.
And you take 2 more acid damage from Splashback.
Well, shit.
Okay. Then we move on to the lieutenant.
Alright, is that dude still closing on?
It is still closing on you.
How close is it?
20 feet.
Is there any way I could hit it with a 15-foot cone without hitting friendlies?
Yeah. You would just step 5 feet forward and aim at it.
Wait, it's 10 feet away, but I have to step 5 feet forward.
It's
to
20
not
feet
hit?
away. 2-0.
Alright, I'm going to step 5 feet forward. I'm going to hit it with a burning hand.
Okay. Well, its deck saves are trash. So.
As far as wisdom saves.
That also bloodies that one.
And then I'm going to move back 25 feet.
That will put you on the stone bridge over the river of lava. You can do it, I'm just letting you know.
Just before the bridge, then.
Okay.
Is he in the hallway?
Yeah, he's... You can't actually see him from where you are. You saw him back away from the entryway. Yeah, you can't even see the ooze now, Lieutenant.
Okay.
I hope he's not in the intersection.
No, he went past it.
Okay.
All right. Moving on then. To Grant. So in melee, in front of Piriel, is this black ooze. And, little bits of slime is sort of oozing out of it. It has obviously been bloodied.
Well, I ask everyone else. How bad of an idea is it to go smash it with my maul?
As long as it's not slashing, it looks like it's going to be okay.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go smash it.
Okay.
Becky, let me snash.
Well, that will hit.
And I'm done.
Okay, hold on. So, yes, you walk and you smash it with this maul, and as you pull it back, you can see just this like acidic sizzling on the head of it as you pull it back. Is this a magical maul by any chance? Or made out of some material like dragon bone? Or is it just a metal maul?
It is a dragon bone maul.
Excellent. So the acid doesn't really appear to harm the maul at all.
I hope not, because it was an acid dragon that we killed.
Exactly. But from splashback, you do end up taking 2 acid damage.
Okay.
All right. Ooze's turn. Well, the one to the north is going to saddle up the 20 feet to Nala. Does a 21 hit Nala? Oh, that's right. It is a disadvantage. Does a 21 hit Nala?
21 is going to hit.
Okay.
I hope you have a lot of hit points, Nala.
Ha ha ha. About that.
Okay, so you take 4 bludgeoning damage from this pseudopod, and 18, for a total of 22, acid damage.
Hey, look, there goes most of my health.
What type of armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Okay. Is it magical?
Nope.
Then it suffers a -1 penalty to AC from now on.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Do you have absorb elements?
Negative.
Okay.
All right. Then the other one is going to, let's see, has Grand Imperial in front of it. It's going to continue to attack Imperial. Does an 18 hit Imperial?
It does now that you took my armor class down.
Can I use reaction cutting words?
Yes. So it has to make a whiz save?
No, I take off its to hit
Okay.
by 5.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The class ability.
Then no, it don't. It don't hit me.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be 13.
Can I use my reaction to a sentinel and attack him?
Yes, you can.
It's a good use of Sentinel.
Is that it?
Yes. Sleuth your hot mic. Okay. Yes, you beat it for 13 damage with your maul, but you get a big face full of acid as it just sort of splashes out of this thing for 8 acid damage.
Okie dokie.
And then it is Billmop's turn.
Okay. Um. Oh. How far is away is the one that's in melee with Nala?
It is only 15 feet away from you now.
It's only 15 feet.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Well. I am going to hit it with another Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Yeah, he continues to roll a spectacular wisdom rolls.
He would have to get a 20 to actually make.
I know.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Does it look like it took the full brunt of my
What type of damage does it do?
necrotic?
Yeah. Yeah, you see some of it, like, almost like evaporate away in these dark wisps.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Nala.
Vicious mockery again.
Okay.
It's impressive how wise and profound this thing is. 4 psychic and disadvantage.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Imperial.
Do it again. I don't have any
Alright.
spells left, but you know.
You don't have any spells left?
Well, I used 4 first level spells so far. I only
Okay.
have 2 seconds. I could use those.
Nope.
I figured I'd save those for the boss.
Yep.
Well, you can certainly try to beat this ooze with your stick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's also going to hit.
Should be an 8 instead of a 5 in that first one. I don't know why I keep putting 5.
I don't know, but
Damn
it hit either way.
Yay!
Damn, you kill it. You just beat it into this
Yay!
little oozing pile of acid, and you end up getting 7 damage worth of acid on you in the process. But that one's dead.
I'm done.
Okay. Lieutenant.
What do I see?
A tunnel leading to a room.
Gonna move through the tunnel. What do I see?
You can see Nala engaged in melee with a rather badly looking ooze.
Alright, I'm gonna nail it with a firebolt.
Okay.
Another bad looking
Roll to hit.
knowledge.
Well, you hit it. Yeah, nice. It dies as well. A little flaming pile of ooze, and it just smells horrible. Like, have you ever smelt like tar when it's been burned?
Ugh.
More times than I would care to.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it smells like, is it just burns away. But you guys are out of initiative. You are still in this elongated room. Bill Mop was still checking out that painted door to the east. There's a closed plain wooden door to the west. Another way out to the south, and you guys came in from the north. So what would you like to do?
Hey, Lieutenant, could you check this door?
Check it for what?
Just look at it. There's some sort of symbol behind this, and I couldn't figure.
Right. So, Lieutenant, you're looking at it, and there is painted on the surface of this door. It's been painted black with a white iron palm symbol in the middle of it. But this paint is old, cracked, and chipped. And underneath it, you can see there's some type of underlying imagery. But when Bill looked at it, he couldn't quite figure out what that underlying imagery is.
It's a penis.
Do I recognize what it is?
Well, if you're trying to figure out what that image is of, you can make an investigation check. You can't really make out what that is. It's still way too covered with this paint.
Well, I can't make out what it is. It's still too covered with paint.
Well, okay. Does anyone else want to try to figure that?
Is this the only door out of this room?
There are 3 ways out of this room besides the way you came in. This is one of them.
Well, I'll check the next one.
How's everyone feeling?
It's fine. I mean, I'm a little wounded. I'm gonna go to like the next door or exit, whatever it is, and take a peek.
Well, there is just like an archway that opens to a room to the south, and there is a closed plain wooden door to the west.
I'll take like a peek out of the archway, see what I can see.
So yeah, you kind of poke your head in there, and you can see it's a 20 by 20 room with scorch marks and charred furnishings littering the chamber. A burned tapestry spans the entirety of the east wall. And on the west wall, you can see a closed, plain wooden door. And why don't you give me a perception check? Okay. You hear faintly, like there's skittering sounds coming from beyond the tapestry, specifically to the southeast.
Huh.
We're gonna die. Just so y'all know.
Is it like real quiet, like kind of like a mouse behind it or something?
Oh, these sounds bigger than a mouse.
Oh.
You heard it from
Oh,
across the room.
Of course it
It's
does.
2 mice.
It's a really fat mice. Alright, I'm gonna kind of back off and let everyone else know that there's something over there, and we should probably get alert and not be looking at a door unaware.
Yeah, you heard skittering sound?
That apparently sound large but far away.
Okay.
Large compared to a mouse.
Oh, compared to a mouse, okay. So like,
You generally
Like
don't
old
hear,
spider.
like a field mouse, you generally wouldn't hear that from across a 20 by 20 room and through a tapestry. So whatever's making that noise is probably a bit bigger than that.
So like a slightly larger mouse?
I'm gonna let them know that there's a noise, and then I'm gonna kind of like slowly get a little closer, just get like try and figure out what it is without like alerting it.
Okay. Roll stealth. All right, you get about into the center of this room, like halfway to that tapestry corner, when the skittering just abruptly cuts off.
Do we hear this as well? Or
No.
did he just go into the room alone?
He just went into the room alone.
I did
Oh,
say,
fuck.
hey guys, I hear something.
Yeah, he did say that, and then you just saw him sort of duck back into this room. You guys don't hear the skittering from where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna go follow him.
Okay. So you round the corner to look in that room, and you see him halfway across this room in the dead center of it. When you see 10 forms burst forward through the southeast corner of the room, this tapestry. I need you all to roll initiative again.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh god.
As a reaction, can I yell, Lieutenant?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Oh. Well,
Because we're
actually,
going to
like-
need some pretty good AoE spells right now. Damn, I'm rolling pretty good for initiative tonight.
I just don't roll.
If someone could
gold
put that in
good at
order for
all.
me, I'd appreciate it.
What did you say, Under?
I said if someone can put that in order for me, because I'm doing some other stuff here. Pulling
Okay.
up stat sheets and things. But you do actually get a decent look at it, both of you, when these things burst forward. It's either their legs with a brain, or their brains with legs.
Oh, fuck.
They look like this.
Fuck.
They're like golden retriever sized.
Yeah,
A
not
bit
good.
bigger than a mouse.
A bit bigger.
I'm gonna
Um,
turn around and call. Hey guys, I figured out what was making that noise. Not really
is Nala or these things have higher decks?
These guys have a +2 to their decks. It's just that's their straight decks.
Okay, I'm going to think that the +3 from Nala is his straight decks as well.
Probably.
I have +2 with Jack of all trades, makes it +3.
Ooh.
He can
Okay.
go first.
Okay.
Just let him go first.
Think that's correct.
It's fine with me. So, Bill Mop, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Okay. Can you give me just a mental picture of where Grand is relative to these things?
Sure. Think of a 20 by 20 square room. You, at the entrance, are in the top left corner, the northwest corner. These things burst out of a tapestry from the lower right corner, the southeast corner. You can just see them just sort of massing from that area.
Okay.
Grand is in the dead center of the room.
How far away is the closest one to Grand?
Like 7 feet.
Okay. And how far is Grand from the corner of the room, diagonal?
About 14 feet to you.
Fuck. So he's 14 feet to the other corner as well?
Yeah, to the absolute corner, yes. But these things burst out of like a tapestry that it was fixed in the wall, so it's not perfectly corner to corner for their movement initially.
Yeah. How high is it?
15 foot.
What's this? Okay.
No, officer, it's high. How are you?
Okay. So I don't want to do like trigonometry right now, but I'm trying to find a way to not hit Grand and also get a fireball off, but it's a 20-foot radius.
Be
So
an
if I just
invocation wizard.
No, I'm a war mage.
You would have to detonate it behind you, and you would definitely hit yourself and probably most of the party to do that. It's a 20 by 20 room. If it's a 20-foot radius, there is nowhere in that room you can place it that it won't hit the person in the middle of the room.
Dude, just hit me. I'm pretty tanky and I have resistance to everything, so.
You're not
Wait,
raging
never
right now,
Never
Grant.
mind.
You're not raging right now.
You are not in a rage.
Fuck. Okay. How about this? I will, my owl, it goes on my turn, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. I am going to use my action to bamf my owl, my bonus action to cast Dragon's Breath on it,
Okay.
and that's Dragon's Breath lightning, because things seem to not be resistant to lightning. And it is going to fly 60 feet of movement with flyby. It's going to fly. How many can I get in a 15-foot cone without hitting Grand?
4.
If it's 4,
There are 4 you can see in the room. You can get to them all with it. When the curtain was pulled back briefly, you saw more. So you imagine you'll probably hit more than 4, but you can only know for sure you're going to get 4.
oh, so there's only 4 currently in the room.
Yeah, like if you were to break this up into squares, they occupy the lower rightmost 4 squares.
Okay.
But
So, yeah.
they're coming out of a tapestry, and beyond that, you know that there were more. You saw that when the tapestry was pushed back when these 4 burst through.
Yeah, okay. So it's going to fly forward so that it can get directly into the tapestry, like the back of the tapestry and those 4. And then it's going to fly out and out of the room, and then like just behind the corner.
Okay.
But I need deck saves from everything that it hits. If it just flies straight to that corner, breathes into the tapestry.
Sure. What's the DC?
It is 17.
Let's see if this works. Actually, it won't. Okay, so we'll just have to do. Well, they all failed.
They all take 15 lightning damage.
Okay. Well, the 4 you can see are definitely bloodied by that.
That's good to know. And then my owl will fly out and out of the room and just sit behind the corner so that nothing in the room can see
Okay.
or attack. And then I will walk out of the doorway so that I'm not blocking the doorway, and I'll just scoot. I'll just scoot like 5 feet into the.
Sure. Do you want to be under your owl or on the opposite side of your owl? Of the doorway?
No, my owl was in the room that we were in previously with the door with the marking.
Oh, you're stepping into the room. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were stepping out.
Yes.
My mistake.
No,
Okay.
I'm stepping into the room and just out of the doorway.
Right. Got it. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. No problem. Anything else?
No, that was my bonus action, my action, and my movement. So
Okay. Lieutenant, your turn.
What do I see?
Nothing much. You hear a whole bunch of commotion going from that room to the south, though.
I also yelled your name.
Yeah, you yelled. She did yell your name.
All right, I'm gonna move into the room.
All right, so you're standing in the doorway and you see 4 of those brains with legs or legs with brain creatures sort of twitching a bit. They look pretty bad off. With Grand like right in the middle of the room, about to be swarmed by these things. You can see 4 of them.
And it's just Grand over there.
In melee, yeah. Next to you, as you sort of step through that archway, to your left is Billmop.
And where does it look like these things came from?
Well, you don't see any doors over there, but that whole left wall, that whole east wall, is covered by tapestries. So if there's, say, a void beyond one of them, or a tunnel or something, they could have easily come through there.
I'm gonna ready an action, and if Grand starts raging, I'm gonna hit those 4 with a fireball.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that my turn is going to be after the 4 guys attack me. I will probably be pretty damn wounded.
Yeah, you're right, aren't you? Well, shit. I don't really have any way to hit them without hitting you.
I mean, you can just hit them and expect me to go down next turn, or this turn when they attack me.
Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna nail him with a fireball.
Okay. So, deck saves from these guys and these guys and these guys and these guys. So, Grand, I need you to make a deck save as well with this. What's the DC?
Should be 16.
Yeah, 16.
One of them passed. Grand also failed. So, Grand, you take the 34 fire damage. You hear a lot more screams from beyond that tapestry to the south east than
people screaming? Or...
No, like type things, like non-humanoids dying in fire.
Creatures writhing in agony.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. All right. Piriel.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna hit one of them little brain mobs.
Well, you hear the thwump of the fireball go off, and you run in there. And you see, is Grand still awake?
Has anything happened to me besides the fireball?
No, that's what I'm just asking. Are you still conscious?
Yes.
Okay. So you are in there, and you see Grand sort of staring there into the one corner of this room, and there's just like these piles of ash. And also, the tapestry on the left part of the room is now on fire.
Okay. But there are no more of them little 4-legged brain.
Not that you see.
Okay, good. I'm gonna run up to Lizard and ask him what the hell's going on.
For the love of God, help me. I'm so wounded.
Bro, you're preaching to the choir. I have 2 hit points.
What?
Holy shit, guys.
Yeah, we done fucked up.
We need a cleric. This party needs a cleric. Or more paladins.
Yeah, can you heal me at all? Whatever your name is.
Periel.
Yeah.
I can try. Let me look. I only have second level spells left, so let me look.
Well, you should have as a paladin lay on hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot I do have.
You should have 30 points.
It's up to 5 times your level.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I also have healing hands. Not only laying on hands, I also have healing hands. After a long, yeah. So I'm gonna lay on hands to him for. Can I do us both? No. I'm gonna do him, I guess. Give him how much you need? I'm giving
I mean, you could give me
15
all
points.
the
I'm gonna give you 15 hit points. Is that enough?
Sure. That'll put me at like 25-ish.
Okay. Then I'm done.
Okay. Nala.
I'm gonna follow the party into the room. Do I see any more of the brain thingies?
Nope. Just burning tapestry. Grand with a traumatized look on his face.
Can I reach him?
Yes.
I'm going to give him a hug and cast Healing Word. Seven health
Wow.
and a hug. You're welcome. Wait, how did we not get a long rest? We cast Liam's tiny hut before.
You did.
We did.
Okay.
He did, but it's been non-stop battle since we started.
Well, I mean, only 2, 3 now.
So you only cast. Well, I think Vicious Mockery is a first level spell.
Cantrip.
So you've only cast Lesser Restoration and Healing Word.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2 spell slots you should have used.
Yeah. What happened?
Anything else you're doing on your turn?
Nope.
So you're sitting there asking them what happened when all of a sudden you see trailing smoke and fire from it one last one of these guys, and it goes charging straight for Nala.
That thing is disgusting. Ew.
And let's see. You are going to need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck.
$21.
All right, you succeed against its attempt to devour your intellect, and then it tries to scratch the shit out of you. Does a 16 hit your AC?
I'm going to use cutting words and call it an ugly dog-sized piece of shit.
I also think that Grand would get a reaction from.
He does get his reaction now.
Yep.
That's 16 minus 4.
A 12 against your AC.
Which barely misses.
But it still does miss.
I have an AC of 13 right now.
Can I roll for a sentinel?
Yes, you can.
Just bash the brain in.
Nope. Only one for me.
You somehow miss the flaming brain puppy. But now it's Grand's turn.
I rage and I recklessly attack it.
Okay.
You laugh like this is a bad idea.
The rage is probably unnecessary.
Yeah, that does hit him.
Reckless attack gives you advantage.
All right, you turn this burned brain legs into this like grayish smear over like, you know, a 5-foot section of the ground.
Alright, I'm really confused. I don't know what I did there.
It has utterly devastated the thing. It's gone.
Okay,
It
if
was
you say so.
already charred from a fireball.
Hey, you guys are out of initiative.
For another 5 seconds.
Until you,
Alright, guys.
until you
I'll
open up
go
the
to
next room. Alright. Well, there is that door on the west side no one's gone through.
I'm gonna kind of lay down, just take a seat, and let the other people do their things. I'm not gonna try and lead this time. I've learned my lesson.
Okay, well, what are the rest of you going to do?
Give me a second.
I am going to spill my coffee for the second time today. And hope it didn't just ruin my mouse, because this is a nice mouse. It's also the only one I have.
Okay, I'm back. What did Grand do? Did he defeat?
Yeah, he killed the monster. You're out of initiative. And then he laid down on the ground because he doesn't really want to lead anymore.
Oh, like lead the party?
Yeah, something about the horror of pulling back the curtain and seeing 10 Eldritch Horrors just streaming at you with these brains and claws.
I would like to use prestidigitation to put the tapestry out then, if we're out of it.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
What does the tapestry show?
Gray. It appears whatever dyes they used have faded with age, and there is nothing readily visible on it.
And the tapestry was also probably caught in the fireball.
It was, but the sections that remain don't have any real lettering or depictions of scenes or anything on it. There's gray.
Okay. What time of day would it be? Is this like morning?
It is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
God damn.
You guys have been up for maybe an hour at this point.
So who wants to take a nap?
Also, I need Constitution saves from all of you. Because it's still swelteringly hot.
What?
Constitution saves
Okay.
against heat-based exhaustion.
I even somehow got coffee on my computer screen.
Well, Spectre, we're fucked.
Ha! I'm fine.
Just need one from Grand when he gets back. But right now, looks like the lieutenant Nala, and Piri all take a level of exhaustion.
Nala, do you have Liamon's tiny hut?
I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna start ritual casting that.
Yep.
Right in this room where you torched a tapestry and a bunch of brains.
With 6 wisdom, of course.
Okay, just asking.
With 8 wisdom, I don't see anything wrong with that. I will. Oh, my owl. I'm still concentrating on the dragon's breath. I would like to throw my owl through the tapestry into the other room.
Okay, you grab your owl, bundle it up, and toss it through the burned remains of this tapestry.
No, like it flies through, and I'm looking through its eyes.
Okay. It is a room, and from what it looks like, there's like a good half-inch of ash just coating the bottom of this 15 by 15 room.
Is there anything else in it?
There are some larger fragments of wood, but for the most part, it looks like almost everything in this room was incinerated.
Okay.
Oh, lizard
It's just
check. Grant, I need you to make a con save against exhaustion because of all the heat here.
Okay.
You're fine.
Well, if there's nothing other than just wood in that room, no books, no creatures, no writing.
It's not even like pieces of wood. It's like splinters, like big splinters. That's it.
So
Shattered bits of wood.
Yeah, like stuff that wouldn't be immediately destroyed by a fireball.
okay. Would I be able to ascertain with like an insight check or something why this room would just be sitting there full of brain leg things?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I'm real good at those.
You're not sure, but maybe some of the other rooms might hold clues as to what was going on over here.
Okay. Since we incinerated all of the evidence.
Yeah, pretty much. You're looking at a pile of ash and trying to figure out what it was before.
Maybe it was a dolphin?
I mean, did I see anything when I went in there before everything happened?
You never actually got across the whole room before they burst forward through the things. You only saw a few glimpses of this room, and what was beyond is like the flapping of the tapestry as these 4 dog-sized creatures came through it. I would say you could make a perception check to see if you could notice anything in that chance. So yeah, you can make a perception check to see what you might remember from what you saw.
Should my owl make a perception check?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember lots and lots of brain creatures. Lots of crazy looking brain creatures.
And then fire.
And then someone hugging me? It was very dramatic.
Okay, so in the previous elongated hexagon room, we had a door with a symbol on it, an opening to this room that we're currently standing in, and then another door on the west side, correct?
Yes.
And the door on the west side just looked like a normal door.
Yes, it was a plain closed wooden door, just like the door in this room.
Oh, this room also had a door?
This room has a door. Currently has a door. You didn't blow up this door. It's on the west wall, middle. It's on the opposite side of the tapestry.
Oh. Okay. Do you guys feel like continuing?
No, I really need to heal.
Do you mean like continue to play the game, or do we?
No, like continue moving forward without resting.
Pass.
You can take a short rest.
Doesn't change anything for me.
Okay.
You could
Yeah,
spend
me
hit
need a
dice
short
during
rest.
Well, during a short rest, you are able to spend the hit die to recover HP.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
You roll the hit dice.
Yeah, once you complete a short rest, you can roll any number of hit dice that you have remaining, and you basically heal whatever you roll through that. I believe you also get your con mod as well.
Yeah, so you would get a D12 plus your con mod, and then a number of those equal to your level. So you would get 4 D12 plus.
Okay.
For each D12, you get your con mod. So you can choose to roll 2 or roll 3. You can also roll a couple, see how much health you get back, and then decide if you want to continue rolling them.
Correct.
Okay.
The other thing to remember is, so when you expend these dice, they're gone. So if you spend all 4, the next short rest you will not be able to spend any. And during a long rest, you can recover up to 1/2 of your level of hit dice. So if you're level 4 during a long rest, you can recover 2 hit dice. So it will take. So if you spend all 4, it will take you 2 long rests. So 2 days without spending any to get back up to 4.
Okay.
Oh, I did not know that.
So you can certainly take a short rest here if you guys want.
I think we should do that.
Yes, I think we should do that.
Yeah, I guess I'm for it too.
Okay, so you guys sit down for an hour.
How's ritual casting Lehman's tiny hut going?
Well, I mean, it takes 10 minutes, and then poof, you have a tiny hut.
Wonderful.
And then we all take a short rest in it.
Now, here's a question. Did you make the sides for the people inside? Is it opaque or transparent?
Can I make outside looking in opaque and the inside looking out transparent, or does it all have to be one?
I believe outside looking in is always opaque. But I think you get to choose whether looking out is allowed.
Then I'm going to make it transparent. But tinted green because I like green.
Okay. All right, so you guys sit down there for an hour. And it is a comfortable temperature inside, so for this short rest, you do not have to worry about making exhaustion checks.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll 1 die.
Yep. So that hour passes, nothing really much happens. So you guys get to your successful short rest.
Well, I'm Satan now.
I got 15 hit points.
I mean, you can spend hit dice to heal.
I just did!
You still have 3. Because you're level 6.
I'm level 5, and I only have 5, so I only have 2 left.
Okay, well, you have 2 left. You can use those.
No, I'm gonna keep it like it is.
I think you get rage back on the short rest as well.
I thought it was long rest.
It should say on the character sheet under limited features on the first page.
I thought a barbarian had rage all the time.
It is a long rest recharge.
Oh.
All right, so you guys have done the short rest. Is there anything else you're doing?
I will be getting Axe spell slot. I don't know anything else that we would be doing.
Okay. Well, your hour has passed. Nothing much occurs in the dungeon. You don't see or hear anything of note. So you're all short rested up. So what would you like to do now?
So we have 3 options. We can explore the door in this room. We can explore the door in the previous room that goes to the west. Or we can explore the door with the weird symbol on it that we can't figure out what it means. Sleuth, you're hot miking.
Yeah, so we can hear you when you're typing.
I thought I muted my mic. My bad.
Does anyone have any preference?
I don't know, man. I don't like to lead. I got burned in the face.
Okay. Puriel, how are you feeling?
Imperial's doing just fine right
Okay. And Nala?
I'm fine now.
Okay. Hey, look, it's a Gilbert.
We're saved!
Yeah.
Evening, gentlemen.
Paladin number 2 has arrived.
Someone
Pretty sure
cue the
he's
Smash
paladin
music.
number 1.
Watch AGR come on in like 20 minutes.
Hey, man.
Is AGR also a paladin?
Yes.
Yep.
We have 3 paladins.
The party has 3 fucking paladins.
It works. I think that's a good plan. They're fantastic.
Yeah. We're full of holy might and ready to smite.
Okay, Gilbert, is
Holy
your
might.
armor... Gilbert, is your armor magical?
Is my armor magical? No. No, it is not. Why do you ask?
No reason.
No reason.
That.
What about your weapon?
No, that's not magic either.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a silvered weapon, so if we're talking about, I can bypass some resistances. Some.
Okay. Would you rather go through the door in this room, the door in the previous room, or the door with the big scary symbol on it?
What does the big scary symbol look like?
A penis.
We're not really sure what it means. I don't remember if Under described it in a actual the symbol.
The symbol that you see on the door is a black door with a white hand painted on it with an eye in the palm of that hand. However, that paint is old and like chipping off the door, and it's revealing there is some type of imagery underneath that paint, but no one's been able to figure out what that imagery is.
It's the Urukai. That door leads to Isengard.
Actually, I would like to go and try to use prestidigitation to take away the Eye of Vecna wood paint, whatever. To try to see what the symbol underneath is, if we can get more of it in view. I'm not sure if prestidigitation is powerful enough to get the paint flexible.
It's just normal paint. So you cast it, and all the paint just gets cleaned off of it like it was dirt.
Okay.
And it reveals that the base color of this door is solid red with a black stylized cauldron symbol in the center of it.
Well, that's not scary.
And when you look at the door, 'cause it's an old door, you see like a little bit of chips and some scratches on it. This doesn't appear to be paint. It appears to be like this is the color of the door's material.
Uh-huh.
Like they chip, like there's like a chip and it's just red, even inside the chip.
So it's an ominous-looking door with a slightly less ominous paint job.
They made a door out of blood.
So now that we can see the full cauldron symbol, do we know of this like some sort of?
I would say one of you can make a history or a religion check to try to identify this.
I can make a history check.
Can I help?
Do you have training in history or religion? Like, are you proficient in history or religion?
Nature. No. Can I give a bardic inspiration?
You can give bardic inspiration to him, yes, but you really have no help to him in terms of trying to figure out what the symbol means.
Okay.
If somebody else is proficient with history or religion, they could help.
Either Gilbert or Lieutenant, or the Periel, the two paladins.
I, interestingly enough, do not have proficiency in either history or religion.
You skipped you were great at the smiting part of Paladin School, not so much in the name of God.
Yeah, I kind of skipped every lecture, but I showed up for last.
I have nothing in history and religion either. I have minuses in those.
Oh god, same
Lieutenant,
here.
do you have proficiency?
Are Bilmop and I the only ones with positive intelligence?
Yes.
I presume Lieutenant has a positive lieutenant.
Oh, he is proficiency in Arcana.
But your paladins are dumb as brick.
Yeah, we're really about that faith over that intellect.
Lieutenant has proficiency in Arcana and
Arcana won't help you.
Investigation.
Neither of those will really help you here.
Great, so I'm the only one that's proficient in history and religion.
Would appear to be that case.
Okay. What's the size of the bardic inspiration?
You had a D8.
Wish me luck.
You can do it.
Okay.
Yay!
Hey.
You're gonna laugh. Because the DC was 17.
Wow.
Hey.
Thanks for the bardic inspiration.
All right, so when you're thinking about this, you're thinking about it's like yeah, you've seen that in a history textbook. It referred to a cult, but not the demon worshipping kinds of cults. This is the symbol of the elemental cult of fire.
Is it the cult of personality?
I just told you what it was.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Could you
You should
type
be
that
playing
out?
that as a bar.
Or just say it?
Was I playing Cult of Personality, and that's what made him think of it?
The elemental cult of personality.
What you remember is that there are these ancient cults before most civilizations were formed here that worshipped and paid homage to their respective prince of elemental evil based out of the representative elemental plane. So there was a cult of fire, a cult of water, of air, and of earth. But when civilizations started to form, these cults seem to have disappeared from the historical record until now.
Hmm.
And what did the white hand? Have we seen that before?
You have seen that before.
Is that the cult of the Demogorgon?
No, that's the curly Y. This symbol you have seen before. This is Pejema's symbol.
Oh.
His coat of arms. His banner.
Cool.
Pajama is the deity of our night buddy way back where, right?
Yeah. Shit, where'd I put my... Yeah, I'm not going to try digging it out.
He's also the immortal god emperor of the empire that was capital in Elcott.
Should we
This
go
is
ask...
his library.
That's his library.
Yes.
Wait, we're in his library now?
Oh, we're standing at the door to his library.
No,
Okay.
we are in a dungeon below the keep in the capital city of Elcott. The library that we were in the Abyss, that was his library.
Right.
But now there's a hole on the prime material plane
Yeah.
because it got transported.
Wait, so how far do we progress then from last time? That's where I'm a little confused. I figure we're still in the same facility, but like, how many rooms did we get?
We basically just did a bunch of combat going south. We got to the room that has the creepy symbol with the red door that the Death Knight told us about. He said to go through the red door. That the evil thing was on the other side of the red door. Then we kind of explored another side room, and we've basically just been fighting things. We really haven't done any serious exploration.
Okay, so we found the room. Okay, so we found the room where the quest marker is going to, and we've been exploring all the side rooms in case this is a, can't go back.
Yes,
option.
basically.
All right.
And
Well,
we just took a short rest.
This big door here kind of feels like one of those come back later kind of thing.
Yeah, my feeling too.
Yeah, I feel like we'll be back here maybe 5, 6 level, 3 plot points from now.
Oh no, we have to go through the store now. Like not now.
Oh,
but before we leave the dungeon, we have to go through the store because the Death Knight said that payment for allowing us to go through his little room is to get rid of the evil thing on the other side of the store.
Oh, it's on the other side of this door. I'm sorry. I thought you meant there was a different door. This is a second door.
As far as I'm aware, it's on the other side of this door.
Huh. All right. Well, let's give the store a good quick once over with Divine Sense.
Okay. Let's see. Yada yada yada. The door itself is not, but the areas beyond it are consecrated.
Well,
consecrated.
Okay, that. Hey guys, the area beyond this door ain't fucked up. This might be relatively safe to enter.
I still think we should go through the other doors first.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, want to continue with the door in the extra room or in this room?
Extra room?
Anyone opposed to that?
No.
Okay, cool. Gilbert, would you like to lead the party since you are high AC and in armor and a defender of the faith?
You know, just because you asked me nicely, sure, I'll take the front.
Thank you.
What kind of door is this?
It's just a normal wooden door.
Yeah, it's a plain wooden door.
I'd like to put my ear up to it and see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay. Roll perception.
Perception. Oh, great PDF. What is my perception? All right.
15.
Probably not very good.
It's not horrible. It's actually half decent.
Right. It is as silent as the grave.
See, I feel like I'm going to open up that door, and that's going to be a pun. All right. I open the door.
Exploding star.
Right. You open up this door, and you see nothing because it's dark, and you have no dark vision.
I would like to bamf my owl into the plane, so it's safe.
Okay. Yeah, but no, seriously, Gilbert, you have no dark vision. Are you lighting a torch or something?
Oh, that's right.
Light
Gilbert
cantrip.
doesn't have dark.
I'm a shield.
Oh, you have light. Okay. Yeah. You cast it on your shield. Yeah. Cast in there kind of like a searchlight. And you can see in this foul-smelling, oddly shaped room a number of sleeping pallets, upon which you see a number of desiccated corpses. Their skin taut, like they have been almost mummified here. One of them appears to be like it went to sleep in armor of some kind, like cheap leather armor. At least it looks cheap now. Probably was actually worth a damn at the time, but age. There's a half dozen.
Turn undead.
So sleeping bodies in a room described as silent as the dead. Oh, all right. How far away are the bodies from me?
The closest one is 7 feet from the door. The farthest one is 15. They're sort of just haphazardly placed around the room.
So divine sense. He didn't get any ping from these bodies?
That was the other door I used on, the big fancy one. Although
I thought it was just a 60-foot radius.
Yes, but it doesn't work on like a concentration. I basically let out like a sonar ping and see if anything.
Also, like certain amounts of materials can block it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so you fire off another divine sense, and actually I need to look up how much material can that go through?
That
I'm looking that up.
I want to say it works like on the same principle as detect magic. Let me scroll down to it. Should I think?
Let's see.
Not behind total cover. Anything that's behind total cover.
Okay. Then in that case, you don't sense anything.
Okay. Okay. Hey guys, it's safe in here. I will step inside.
Okay. You step inside.
Make a con save.
You can now see that tucked away in a little corner, there's a small place that looks like it was at one point like a fire pit. like cooking fire had been set up there or something, but it is cold, unlit. Must have been that way for a while.
Hey Gilbert, what do you see?
I see a fire pit. I see some bodies sleeping on some. What are bodies sleeping on again under?
Like sleeping pallets, like bedrolls.
Okay.
Okay. I will start ritual casting Detect Magic.
Okay. Anything else you're doing, Gilbert?
Are there any other doors in here, or is this just
No.
one way?
Appears to be that appears to be the only entrance to this room.
All right. I will stand in the center of the room.
Okay. When Billmop finishes casting Detect Magic, you do get a ping of magic coming from the corpse that appears to be wearing some decrepit leather armor.
Do I know what school?
Let me check. What is that supposed to be?
It's either going to be.
So
like
the answer is
necromancy-
yes. I just need to figure out which one it is. It is Evocation.
Oh shit.
Oh no, it's a ring of suicide bombing.
Aloha snack bar.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Yes.
Do you want to just mage hand over and kind of pick up that equipment? While we all stand very far away.
Do you need me to identify something?
No, I don't want to touch it.
Room?
What was the question, Lieutenant?
Is there any cover in the room?
No.
How far away is the armor-wearing corpse from the entrance to the room?
10 feet.
10 feet, you say?
Yes.
It's evocation, so I would just be very careful.
Yep. Okay.
How about we just identify it?
Yeah, no, okay. Hey, Nala.
We're not going to get anywhere with this.
Nala. If you touch it, something's going to happen because it's evocation. So, I just want to pick it up and see if anything happens if it moves. Then we can move forward with touching it.
I mean, wouldn't an item of evocation also include, say, a wand of fireballs?
Yes, I also pick up that, but that's on our party. I don't really care.
I mean, my point is, just because it's evocation doesn't seem to mean it'll blow up in our face.
I know, I just want to be careful.
Okay. Wait, doesn't identify not... Never mind. I don't know if you're
Identify
right.
does require you to handle the object to identify.
Yes.
All right.
I can identify it. I just don't want to touch it if it's going to blow up.
I'd like to use my action to hold my breath, waiting for him to do stuff.
Lieutenant?
All right, I'm going to go through the door back to the previous room. And then from as far away as I can be while still being able to effectively do that, I'm going to start nudging the corpse a bit with the mage.
Okay. You start poking the corpse and you sort of see it shake a bit. And when you do notice that it looks like there is a satchel that he was wearing of some kind. But other than that, nothing.
So,
I'm going to use the mage hand to lift the satchel.
Okay, your mage hand now has a satchel.
Does my detect magic see anything in the satchel?
Yeah, all the magic seems to be inside the satchel.
Oh, so the armor is not magical.
Correct.
Oh, I thought the armor was magical.
It was a bit hard to tell, just like, looking at it with all the covers from the bedroll and stuff on it. But yeah, no, it appears to be just the satchel.
Okay, I think we're fine then.
Alright, I'm going to use the
satchel
mage
charge,
hand to
everybody
bring
run.
the satchel down to the level of the floor.
Okay, you set the satchel down.
I'm going to use the mage hand to carefully open the satchel and remove its contents.
Okay. Inside, when you open it up, you pull out a closed leather bag that has a clinking sound on the inside, a metallic clinking sound. And you also pull out a stoppered vial of red liquid. And that red liquid is what appears to be magical.
So only the red liquid, the other bag doesn't have anything magical?
Correct. This liquid sort of glimmers as it's agitated slightly by picking it up and jostling it about with the mage hand.
Okay, well, we just found a vial of something, so I think we're all good.
I'm going to use the mage hand to open the smaller bag contained within the bag and remove its contents.
Okay. Silver coins spell out onto the ground.
Cool. I will go into the room and pick up the vial, and then go back to the previous room and start casting Identify.
Okay. Are you doing it as an action or a ritual?
Ritual.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything while he's grabbing this vial of unknown liquid?
I'm gonna help Wilmop start casting Identify and everything.
I would like to guard the room from the outside.
Okay. Well, Wilmop's Identify finishes first and tells you that this is a potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
If you quaff its contents, you will regain 8d4 plus 8 hit points.
Okay. Everyone, this is a really good healing potion. Like real good. Like extra special good.
Whereas Nala's Identify spell tells you that this is a pouch containing 60 silver pieces.
Guys,
not magical
this
at all.
pouch
It is completely non-magical.
It is a pouch, and it has, hold on, get this, not just one, 60 silver pieces.
Ooh. A whole 60 silver pieces.
I know, right?
We can start our own investment company with that kind of money.
Okay, would anyone like to take the potion for just later use? Obviously not using it.
I like to take damage.
What are you, a masochist?
Just
I mean,
just a
I
barbarian.
don't judge or anything, but
That makes sense, given the barbarian the potion, because he'll
Okay.
actually be suffering HP loss.
Yep. Here is a potion of superior healing. Please write that down in your inventory.
Thank you for reminding me.
Does anyone not have a form of healing on them, whether that's a potion or an ability to heal?
I guess they can all heal. Great, I can throw more stuff at you.
Well,
shit. Meta, why would you ask that?
That just means that we
never provide the DM with polling data.
oh no, the person who's done probably the most healing doesn't have any healing spells.
What? Why would you say that?
I just wanted to make sure that if everyone goes down except for one person, they
That
have
person has
a
a
potion
one.
of healing on them. At least one potion of healing.
To drink as they run away.
Sure.
I mean, my thought there was more like the pick your party up member spam, where you just have one person picking everyone up while the previous person that got picked up dies, drawing attention long enough to kill a boss. I had to do that the other day. It was fun.
Yeah. Okay, well, that room was cool. Anyone feel like going to the other door?
Is this the room with the hand on it?
We just
the other door.
The wood
we're going.
door.
We would go. The door that we are opening now would be the door on the far west side of the room with the hand, which is now no longer there because I prestidigitated it off.
Well, let's go.
Yes, let us go to that door and explore it.
Okay, it's a plain closed wooden door.
I would like to listen for sounds on the other side.
Okay, roll perception. Utterly silent.
All right. I open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and as it creaks open, you can see the corridor goes about, it's a 5-foot wide corridor, goes 10 feet, and then turns to the left, passing out of view.
Hey guys, there's a 10-foot corridor that then turns to the left?
Yes, to head south.
And goes out of view.
Okay. Is anyone not coming with us? Okay. What would our marching order be? Who wants to go first?
I'm about done, gentlemen.
Okay.
All right.
So,
it was fun, gentlemen, but I'll have to holler at y'all later.
All right. Have
Okay,
a good night,
see ya.
mister.
Yeah, have a good one.
Have a good night, mister.
Good night. So, instead of Mister at the front, we'll just have Gilbert, same order.
Mm-hmm.
What's the order? Just so I know.
I think it would be Gilbert, Grand, and then the 3 magic users in some sort of order in the.
Doesn't matter too much for them since they're probably not going to be in melee.
All right. All right, that sounds good. Let's go for a stroll, everybody.
An enthusiastic walk.
I think Lieutenant should be in the back because he has a super high passive perception.
Wait. Why would we want him in the back? Wouldn't we want him in the front?
No, in case something catches up to us behind us. Like if I'm in the back,
fair enough.
I'm not going to notice shit. The Lieutenant's good at that.
Fair enough.
So, Gilbert, you're in front. What are you doing?
I would like to walk up towards the corner.
Okay.
And then using my spotlight shield, kind of peer around the edge and see what's going down the hall.
Okay. So,
peeking from cover.
Yeah. So you've got like this like beam of light coming out of this thing, so like it's lighting up. You can see it's a corridor, continues going south, 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, and then it catches the edge of an archway. And beyond that, you can sort of see that there's a room in there. And you keep shining your sort of beam around, and it highlights this mass of floating flesh with these little tentacles, almost like eye stalks coming out the top of it.
Oh, fuck.
And when your light shines on it, it sort of wheels around and looks at you with its great white, milky central eye.
Okay.
Does this look like it's dead to me?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's dead. It also looks like you need to roll initiative.
All right.
Do I see it?
No, just Gilbert saw it.
Yeah.
Does Gilbert tell us?
I sigh loudly, going, "Ah, shit."
Well, it's a good day to die.
Luckily, we all
Zero.
on initiative. No, never mind.
You just don't get to go.
It rolled a 2 with a -1 dexterity modifier, and you still rolled lower than it, Gilbert.
I think the thing that makes me truly sad is that we weren't Scooby-Dooing this corner, where we're all standing atop each other, peering over the edge.
Unfortunately, we can't do that in D&D.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, as far as I can tell, the only limits to what we can do are, hey, can we do this? And then make a roll for it if it's necessary.
Turns out that is in fact how D&D works. You tell the DM what you want to do, and then he tells you if you need to make a roll before doing it. And he narrates what happens. So, Lieutenant, you all of a sudden just hear Gilbert sigh and say, "Oh shit." What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna move forward. What do I see?
If you go up to the corner and peer around, you see the bulbous, dead-looking beholder zombie looking right at you.
How far out is it?
– 20 feet away from the corner.
How close is Gilbert?
Say again?
How close is Gilbert?
You are right next to him. You are like touching him.
Okay. So I can hit this thing with a fireball without it hitting Brownlee's, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so that's going to be 1 second. Let me see. So that's going to be a 7th level fireball on that point.
Oh, shit. Well, it flubbed the deck save.
Beautiful. Now I got to figure out what the fuck I roll here.
I think that would be
So
12.
6 plus 4d6, so 12d6.
It's 8 at level 3. 7th level is another +4, so it would be 12d6.
That sounds promising.
What a shitty roll.
That's not the worst roll. It's actually above average.
Well, that bloodied him.
And now I'm going to duck my ass back around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys just hear this big boom, and Spider comes back.
Casually walks back.
Yep. So, Grand, it's your turn.
What is the size of this creature?
It is large.
That means I can grapple him. Correct?
It has advantage on its grapple checks since it's a size larger than you, but I think
Yes.
you can.
Yes, you can grapple it. It does get advantage on its checks for it because it is bigger than you. But you can certainly try.
You can grapple one size larger, they have advantage. You cannot grapple 2 or more sizes larger, if I remember right.
That is correct.
That'd be hilarious, though. A halfling grappling an ancient dragon.
I don't know what to do here.
Beat him up.
Might I recommend raging?
I can't.
Wait,
I thought raging didn't have limits, and it was just the berserker thing that had limits. I done goofed.
There are a
The
limited
barbarian-
number of ranges per day.
The barbarian is out of rage.
Yeah. I'm just not
God.
doing it, guys.
Damn, this is a weird day.
If I punch the barbarian in the ass, can I give him another rage?
Oh, but he might get a boner.
Oh god. He's got
So
a
that
rage
would be a
boner.
no.
I missed something?
Yes, the barbarian now has a rage boner.
Alright, Grant, but seriously, what are you doing?
I guess I'll just go up to him and attack him.
Alright, so you just run around the corner, maul out.
And then back up. How far away from me is he? Like,
I mean, you run around that corner, he's 20 feet away, so you'll use up all of your movement to get to him.
I'm just gonna ready in action, I guess, and just kind of chill here. If he happens to come around the corner, I'll hit him.
Okay. Bill Mop, what are you doing?
I will first ask Lieutenant what he
Behold.
Fuck.
Behold
I will say
what?
I will say fuck. I will reach for my wand of magic missile. I will run around the corner and I will blast off an 8th level magic missile.
Okay.
Lieutenant, what are we beholding?
Well, that just hits, so just roll damage.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 7.
Yeah, so, 10 little magic darts come jetting out of this thing, just rapid fire. Like a burst from a machine gun.
35 force damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough.
And then I will say to Nala, you gotta do a lot of damage. And then I'll run back around the corner right next to
Okay. Nala.
I'm gonna go see what I'm supposed to be beholding.
You see a beholder zombie.
And I'm going to wait for my spell sheet to stop freezing. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
That is my main offensive spell.
Okay, is that an attack roll or a save?
Oh,
Con
is
save.
it too late to add a power surge to that?
Yeah.
Keep forgetting. Okay.
Well, he is not very constitutional.
That is... I need to Google because my sheet is fucked.
Shatter is 3d8 thunder. There you go.
14.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give Gilbert a bardic inspiration and say, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be beholding, but it's pretty ugly over here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
It survived.
What?
It managed to survive all of this. Barely. And it only has one target open to it. Gilbert's the only one there. So Gilbert,
Well,
I need you to make a dex save. This beam of energy shoots out from it.
Is this something I can counterspell?
No.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Just so I can brace myself in proper anticipation, what beeth the color?
It's a purple beam.
Isn't
Well,
it?
that feels less scary.
Isn't he around the corner?
No, he was partially exposed because he was looking with his shield. Let's see. So that would be, let's say, half cover. So that would still be a +2 to that, which is still going to fail.
Gilbert does have a bardic inspiration if you would like to use it.
Oh shit, that's right. I do have that.
You might want to use that here.
D8.
What? D8?
D8. Yeah.
I feel bad because you keep giving me those, and I keep forgetting I have those.
Oh shit.
All right. It like just barely scratches the edge of your shield as you duck away at the last possible moment. As like a few grains of metal fall from your shield, you have a flashback to that library and what happened to you there.
Oh, that's what.
Oh my god!
Beholding.
And then you look, and you see in the wall, there's like this 3-foot diameter divot just carved out and just sand sort of pouring out onto the ground. And it is now your turn, Gilbert.
Lieutenant, this
Well,
shit's pretty
that
cool.
feels really fucking familiar. I'm gonna go stab the shit out of him.
Okay.
All right. Actually, you know. Before I stab the shit out of him, once I get up to that melee range, I'm gonna go for bonus action.
Vow of Enmity.
Vow of Enmity. Yes, there it is. Now I have advantage.
Okay. Do it.
Not that you probably need it on a ugly floaty zombie thing.
Yeah, 19 will hit this guy.
All right.
Divine Smite that pitch.
Oh, 18. That's a crit because of the sheath.
Yep.
The paladin stuff sheath. Smite them both.
I will. You know. Yeah, I will put a single first level smite on the second attack.
Okay.
Undead?
Okay, so this is.
Is he undead?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I keep calling it a beholder zombie.
I just want to make sure.
It's actually so alive that it has never known what an undead is.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out it's actually a trap. It's really an ooze, and there's now 4 of them surrounding Gilbert.
All according to plan.
Honestly, that being like the result of illusion magic, that'd be fucking scary. So 2d8 plus 1d8, it's a 3d8, okay. Somehow I don't think it's gonna survive this, just, you know.
You
get us
blow it into this like rotting like mist of just decaying corpse. The skin of this thing is just like sloughing off the walls. A bit of it falls from the ceiling. It is gone.
And there should have been an extra 3d8, but
it doesn't matter. It had one fucking hit point.
How?
No way.
Oh god.
How atrocious does this smell?
It smells pretty. It smells like 1,000-year-old beholder zombie.
I'm going to remember that smell for future use.
I am going to start prestidigitating this shit. Also, do we see anything in the room once we...
Giblets.
I mean, I'm going to...
Yeah, so it's a it's like a trapezoid-shaped room where you enter in from the north, which is where you guys are. It sort of widens out into this like 25-foot wide but only 10-foot deep room, with a passage going straight south out.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. As you sort of get in there, actually, you do notice one thing. You notice there appears to be several corpses in the southern part of the room, like they came from this tunnel and the beholder killed them.
Okay.
Do you still have your detect magic up? It's concentration 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. I don't think I I probably would have dropped it. I mean, I can cast it again.
Are you able to ritual cast it?
Yeah, I'm able to ritual cast it. I will ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing while he does that?
Making sure nothing kills him while he ritually casts detect magic.
I'm going to sit in front of him and mimic him, but not actually use any magic.
Okay. Well, when it finishes, you don't detect any magic.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any magic here.
Yeah, there's no magic. I will start rifling through these dead corpses.
They appear to be dressed in rags. So yeah, you start rifling through them, but after a few minutes, you sort of don't find anything. They have nothing of value on them that you can tell.
Do they look like prisoners? Like the clothes?
Actually, they look kind of like the zombies you saw shambling around in the street outside.
Oh, it's a civilian.
Do you guys think this was that tentacled asshole Vanifar?
No, the tentacle asshole was this picture, and I hold up the poorly drawn picture of a mind flayer.
Do they look at all similar?
No.
Yeah.
For one is humanoid. The other is a floating ball of flesh.
This was definitely Vanifar. Mission accomplished. We can all go home.
Hey Gilbert, did you notice how many tentacles it had?
Wait, the picture I drew?
Oh, sorry, I was around the corner. Did I notice how many tentacles it had?
Yeah, you saw it had 10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Are we talking about the beholder's eye stalks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to know generally how old it was.
Did the eye stalks survive the explosion of the beholder zombie?
Yes, let's collect them.
One of them did.
I'm going to take it.
I'm not putting that shit in the bag of holding.
Okay. You have one beholder zombie eye stalk. Roll a d4 for me. Okay, it is stock number 4.
Do I know what it does?
No, but you should note that in your inventory in case it comes up later.
Does it look like the stock that shot at me?
You don't know, but you don't think so. All the stocks sort of looked alike.
Can I start ritual casting Identify on it?
That's what I was going to do.
Yes, I suppose you could.
I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try.
I mean, Dragon Bone is still magical after the dragon died.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is part of... I don't know if the magic comes from the ice stock or from the creature itself. And a stock is just a conduit for the magic.
I mean, if the stock is part of the creature, wouldn't the stock also register with the same magic?
It would register with the same magic, but if the stock is just a conduit as part of the creature, then it wouldn't say which spell it shoots.
So
okay,
you finish the ritual, and the ritual tells you that it is Beholder Eyestalk deceased. And the only other bit of information you get out of it is that it can be used as an arcane focus.
Ooh.
Gilbert, do you want to use some magic?
Dude.
I don't think I use the same kind of magic you use.
I shoved it in Gilbert's hands anyways.
All right, I will. Wait, where did you say you shoved it?
I'm tempted to say pants, but I said hands.
Oh, okay. I heard pants. I will add that to my inventory.
Okay.
Beholder Eyestalk number 4.
Arcane focus. Arcane focus, yes.
Deceased arcane focused.
Dude. That would be so cool. To be like a necromancy wizard with a Beholder Eyestalk as your arcane focus. That would be sick.
You know, this Beholder Eyestalk would have done really well in the collection I was making until I got fucking turned to dust.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
You got turned.
I remember I had those two. Shit, who are those two giants whose toes I collected? George and
Bob.
Bob.
Do we still have them?
No, I lost those toes when I was disintegrated.
Oh.
Along with like all of his equipment at the time.
Yeah, all my good shit. That tome of charisma.
Does disintegrate magic items?
Not normally, but that one did.
Huh. Unfortunate.
Yeah. That's how you know it's powerful stuff.
Yep. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a different kind of spell that blows up magic items.
That would have just fucked all of you.
Wait, what?
Mordekainen's Disjunction.
Oh God, nope.
Remember, when in doubt, it could always have been worse.
Nope.
I only had a single magic item at the time of that happening.
Nope.
All right.
Mordekainen's Disjunction is where a very vindictive person feels a little more vindictive that day.
Right. That totally wouldn't show up in a normal campaign at all. Anyway, what would you guys like to do now?
Is that a case of Chekhov's gun I hear?
It sounds more like a case of I'd like to use my action to ponder the DM's wording.
I'm going to ignore the DM and blissfully walk.
What the DM says can't apply if I don't hear the DM.
Okay, so there's a tunnel in front of us.
Yeah, heading south.
With 60 feet of dark vision right at the edge of the room. Can I see anything?
You can see that it begins to curve upwards at the edge of your dark vision.
Okay. Okay.
But otherwise, go straight south.
Okay. I don't think we need to explore this any further. It looks like it just goes up to the surface.
I mean, if it's a potential, exit, we should probably check it out. Make sure our, escape route's clear.
I don't think this would be our potential exit since it goes into the middle of the city, and we could go back through the other exit that has your dragon waiting for us.
I mean, I can always just tell the dragon to come to the other exit.
I don't know. Do you really want to make a disturbance in the middle of the city and have all of them try to come down here?
Actually, you know what? This raises a question. Hey, Under.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to call up my dragon and see how it's going on the surface.
It's bored. There's nothing going on.
Cool. That's good. Okay. Had to make sure that we didn't suffer another incident of, and all the horses and your magic horses died. Turns out there was a boss fight up top.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah. Nothing quite like leaving to find out safety isn't safe.
And the place is flooding.
Trade-offs.
Well, I think we only have one more way to go.
I still think we should check out where the route goes.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why? What could possibly be down that way?
It goes up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, fine. And I walk down the hallway.
All right. It starts going up and up, then eventually turns to stairs. Which when you look to the top, you can see it goes about 30 feet up and ends in a closed and barred wooden door. The bar being on the side.
Okay, yep, I'm good. And I go back down.
Okay. It is worth knowing that as you got closer and closer, the heat went down and down. Like the air approached more normal temperatures, though still uncomfortably warm.
Yep.
Not quite yep. Hell's boiler that you're in down here.
Yep. Okay. I am good if we take another rest and then go try to find out what's on the other side of that.
So what's up the tunnel?
It's just a hole to the top.
Treasure, loot, plunder, and quest. Onwards!
Nope.
Damn it.
What kind of rest? Oh, yeah. Would I have been able to read the book during the previous rest?
The 1 hour rest that they took?
Oh, it was only an hour?
They took a short rest earlier in the session.
Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind.
We can take another short rest, or we can take a long rest.
I mean, it's still only 11:30 in the morning.
A lot of us are spent. I mean, I'm totally fine. I have all of my spell slots. But I think some of other people are spent.
I have most of my slots, but if my entire support group is running low on resources, I'd rather not have no reserves.
I've used a little bit of magic, but I'm mostly fine.
Grand doesn't have rage.
Yeah, there's that. The barbarian without a signature ability. We're short 2 paladins.
I don't know how many spell slots Lieutenant has, but probably has all of
Most of those are utility spells.
Did you use Arcane Recovery on our short?
Arcane Recovery is all well and good, but it's not going to recover that.
Ooh, fair enough. We're gonna want that wand.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Yeah, those wands are kind of like our secret weapon.
Yeah, when we want to kill something real quick, just pull both of those out. Boom.
Yeah, just nuke it, and then the paladins mop up what's left with smite.
So you said that the fire bloodied it, but then more than that damage didn't kill it.
Yes.
So did it look like it was resistant to either the force or the thunder?
No.
Meta, by my math, it seems to have only had like I want to say under 100 hit points, maybe like 91, 95, I don't know, something like that. I'm eyeballing it.
There's also the possibility of it being an undead that is vulnerable to fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, shit. There's that. That would have bumped it up to 80.
It might have been vulnerable.
You don't know the full capabilities of these things. I mean, beholders are highly magical creatures when they're not undead, and when they've been corrupted such, who knows what fell things have happened to it and what it's capable of.
It could have recovered health on its.
It could have just been really ugly and we're looking too much into this.
I mean,
You know,
from a meta perspective, it did have 1 HP when I stabbed it. So I don't think it recovered HP between you guys nuking the shit out of it and me stabbing it with overkill.
I don't know. I'm just in game. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to learn more about these because knowledge about these things is valuable. And I'm a war mage, and I'm also interested in shit. So I want to know. I want to know my enemy. Know your enemy.
Well, it is a puzzle.
Okay. So, onwards to the door or rest?
I would like to say rest.
I think Grand would say rest. And if I say rest, that will be 3 versus 2.
Can we do a long rest? Is that the question?
We can do anything we want.
I mean, depending on how recently we had our previous long rest, we can basically just, loiter in the big room for a little while that we just killed the beholder in. Then take our long rest. And then when we have a full party, are completely juiced up, and then, it's not 2 in the morning.
Yep. I have to go to bed in like 5 minutes, so.
My point exactly.
So I'll start ritual casting Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay. Well, actually, so you guys walk into the big room, and, you start prepping to cast Lehman's tiny hut because it's, 11 a.m. or something like that. And yeah, we can just call it here for the night then, and we'll handle the long rest and what happens next week.
So the long rest does not successfully go off.
No.
Okay.
You have not yet even started it.
Okay.
If this is the point where you guys want to sort of call it quits for the night, I'm saying let's call it quits here before you even start getting into that.
Okay.
We're going to call it quits when I start prancing around to use magic.
I would like to say that we're doing it in the room of the beholder, not in the room with the red door.
That's up to you. Which room do you guys want to be in? I thought you guys were in the room with the red door.
I think we should do it in the beholder room. So that one has one entrance, one exit, and the exit goes to the surface. It's a strategic position.
It makes more sense to me to be in that room.
Yeah, beholder room.
Okay, I'll write it down then, just so I have a note for next week.
I would also like to go and close the door. Well, check if it has a lock. And then close the door to the red room, the red door room. That we open to go to the beholder.
Should we also put down an alarm spell?
I don't have it, but I think Lieutenant does that every time we do a long rest.
Yeah, and that's stuff we can cover the next session. You guys are starting to think about all this. I'll let you close the door on your way over there. And then you get into that room and you start doing all the shit. That's what we're calling it.
Okay. See you guys next week.
Have a good night.
All right.
Good night.